If that's the case, everything here is 4-3 and 7 on the ass when you talking with OC Claiborne. Real with it, homie, he Bayborn. Ain't tripping on these other podcasts cause they born. Pumping through your dial, it'll be worthwhile. Inhaling from the crest, they yelling that turf wild. Check the profile, every way he move is legit. If he put you on the station, then you know it's a hit. And ain't gon' quit, you can tell the way that I spit. Every word come with flames on it, fire the pit. CCC, 7th letter, we BG. Clocking dollars like we scamming off this EDD. King of the hill, rest in peace, the king of the bill. That's Diz and Mac Dre, boy, I'm keeping it trill. Go. Now when you talking with OC. Now when you talking with OC. Now when you talking with OC. Game laced with no feet. Now when you talking with OC. Now when you talking with OC. Now when you talking with OC. Game laced with no feet.
Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. Let me get that off of there. Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. We live in a beautiful world. Beautiful world. I'm on my break doing my thing. Beautiful world here. Beautiful world here. Beautiful world here. Yeah, I just got on today to give a couple of shout out to people always supporting my show. Appreciate you guys for doing so. I want to give a shout out to Big AC, who I've been doing Friday nights where we get on Instagram and we throw a topic out there and we get to talking about it. So that's something that we do. Shout out to Big AC. Shout out to Big AC. That's his logo right there, Big AC. But yeah, this is Talking with OC, and I'm your host, OC. I put a post out there today. Here on put a post up because I was listening to somebody that posted something about it was this guy talking about how men aren't real if they don't pay for their household bills, as far as they're the only one paying for bills. They woman don't have to do nothing and all this sort of type of stuff, which is cool, which is fine with me. I have no problem with that. But the thing that doesn't work for me is having a mate that doesn't go as hard as I go to make sure our team works, make sure our team wins, so make sure our team succeeds, because it's a team. When you get with somebody, I think this is my personal opinion, when you get with somebody and y'all living together and y'all doing y'all thing together, y'all building together, it'll never be, to me, it'll never be a 50-50 thing. It'll always be somebody carrying a heavier load than the other person, because maybe one person don't like to cook and the other person does, or maybe one person is a planner and the other person is not. So these different things, these different dynamics that you come to when you come to a relationship and you become a couple, you have to work these things out between the two of you. Now, if you have families together, and that's when the team concept comes in more of a play. The team concept comes in more at play, because everybody has to play their role in making their team successful. They have to play their role in making everybody successful in the family unit. So when you have a family, that's basically what that says. Now, if you're a couple that has no children and you're together and you're doing things and you're building things together, sure, there may be a little bit of one person doing more than the other person, or one person paying all of the bills, or whatever, however they shake it down. In my world, though, where I'm from, it's different. It's a team sport. It's a team game. Everything is team. So if I'm paying most of the bills, and she is doing the house stuff with the kids, or she's taking on the role of cooking and cleaning and things of that nature, sure, that's no problem. I don't have no problem. Or if we both was working and she fell on hard times with her profession or her job, or she was trying to change, of course I would step in and be pick up the slack and take care of things, knowing that we have a plan, knowing that she's gonna I'm helping her be the best her, by doing these things. Of course that's gonna happen. That's why you in a relationship with somebody. That's why you share your life with somebody, is to have those type of benefits. But coming into a relationship, if somebody is hollering what they want and they can't even provide themselves that's tough for me. That's tough for me to swallow. I can't even listen to somebody saying things like that. You want me to take care of you and you want me to do these different things for you. But what are you doing for yourself? How do you treat yourself? What's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? So that's a red flag with me off top. If you can't even provide yourself solitude, if you can't even provide yourself with things that you like for yourself, then that's how I look at it. I can't be a part of that. I can't be a part of that. But if you are asking for somebody to take care of you, and spiritually, if you're asking somebody to take care of you, your mental side, if you're asking for somebody to be patient with you through those things are I could see somebody doing that. But what I can't see is somebody can't call themselves a queen if they're not royalty. Somebody can't call themselves a king if they're not royalty. If you're not doing what it takes to this is for both parties, to sustain your household and sustain your relationship and sustain your whatever you got going on, then you shouldn't be in it. Plain and simple. You shouldn't be in it. So I got a lot of feedback on that a post that I posted, because I posted what I said was let me see if I can find it right quick. Let me see if I can find it, like JJ said, if I can find it right quick. How can I find it? If I can find it. So I put let's talk. I said let's talk. Everybody, let's talk. And then I put how many people think it's a good idea for two people to live together, man and woman, in a relationship. And it could be man and man, it could be woman and woman. I'm just speaking from what I do, and I'm just a man and a woman. I'm a woman and man type deal. So I'm just speaking from that, because I know that I'm not. There's no shade against LGBT community. No shade against nobody else and what they do. It's just that this is what I do. So I just want to paraphrase that by saying that in a relationship, the man, okay, let me start over. How many people think it's a good idea for two people to live together, a man and a woman, in a relationship, and the man pays all the bills while the woman pays nothing? That's what I put, and I said let's talk about it. So I got a number of responses. My sister, she responded. Arthur, Misha Claiborne, she responded. I think it's fine if he can afford it. If he can afford it, she's saying. So she's thinking it's cool if he can afford it, but he shouldn't kill himself to provide, and that's on the gooch. She said that's on the gooch. The gooch, yeah, that's on the gooch. So she said that, and I believe that so wholeheartedly. If a person can do that, do it for your wife and your family. Do it. Be that sole provider and do it. I don't have a problem with that. But if a person is killing themselves and she's standing by watching him kill himself, working odd hours, all kind of hours, then that's terrible. That's terrible. Then that says a lot about your mate. It says a lot about your mate. So I agree with that. Love that. Shout out to Arthur Misha Claiborne. Appreciate it. Appreciate you for chiming in. My aunt D, she piggybacked on what my sister said, and she liked it that. And then one of my other cousins chimed in, Durante Hollins. He said, I think it's fine if it's mutual. And that's another avenue that we can travel down. If whatever, don't listen to me about what I think, but whatever you come up within your family and within your realm of your family. That's your business. That's how you can. That's how you can do whatever it is you need to do. I think that that's also true. That's also a good perspective. If it's mutual, hey, go ahead and do it. My hat's off to you. Go ahead and do it. Then shout out to my cousin Durante Hollins. Then I got another uh somebody chimed in. Miss Hatchett chimed in, said everyone just do what works for you and in your household. And I agree wholeheartedly with that. I'm wondering why is this conversation keeps coming up. The conversation keeps coming up because people keep posting certain crazy things. People keep posting crazy things about a person should take care of them, and it should just be that's just how every man should be, and that's not how every man operates or how every man gets down. It's just not how it works. That's not how every team works. That's not how that's not how the world works. I would never put my well-being in somebody else's hands. And when I say that, I would never be able to be kicked out of my home. I would never be able to be somebody tell me I have to leave or anything like that. I never put myself in that situation. I don't have to wait on nobody because I'm self-sufficient and I'm independent to a level where all that stuff is taken care of. I don't have to worry about that. So that'll never happen for me on that level in a relationship. In a relationship that won't happen to me. I'm not going to be one of these cats sleeping on somebody else's couch. I'm not doing that. I have my own couch. I have my own bed. I have my own room. So I'm never putting that in somebody else's hands. Won't do it. So that's why this conversation keeps coming up. The whole 50-50 thing or who pays what. I really have never seen other cultures discuss this topic. Oh well, because other cultures may this may not be a problem with other cultures. There's a lot of things that other cultures don't discuss because they don't have to. This culture has to discuss it. This American culture, American people have to discuss this because for the simple fact that everybody is not the same. You know what I'm saying? The house I grew up in with two parents, both of them went out and got it and made sure we had. So that's what I know. I know that. I know how a team is supposed to work. When I was in a situation, married, both of us went out and got it in the beginning, and made a way for things to happen. Just for an example, my kids were small. She opened up a daycare and she had a daycare from the house while she watched the children. So I went and provided. When I went out and worked and got jobs and provided for my end and for my end and took care of what I had to take care of. So that worked between us. So that's one of the things that's where I come from. I've grown up that way. That's ingrained in me to provide, but not be played. I'm gonna provide, but I won't be played. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking care of somebody that can't take care of themselves. They can't do things for themselves. I'm not doing it. Now, if we are married and certain situation happened and she had to have surgery or she had to something happen where she want to change jobs, or I'm gonna support that wholeheartedly and do what it is I need to do. But coming into a situation, that's not a good look. That's not a good feeling for somebody to be all in your pocket for things that they can do for themselves, and then think that you're wrong for not looking at that and not wanting to see that. So I can't roll that way, but I can roll the other way after we build a relationship between each other. Because no one likes to feel played. No one likes to feel played. So that's why I think about that topic. From being there and doing it, from being there and doing it, I have an insight on it. So I know how it feels and what it's like for a man to do in a relationship and what a man needs to do and for himself and what a person is supposed to do for themselves. Period. I know what that looks like, and what it looks like to me is everybody on the same page doing playing their role, what it is that they discuss with each other. That's what that is. Just what that is. So that was about that. I had another person chime in. She talked about relationship wise. She said she wasn't moving in with nobody until she married, which is cool. That's fine. and then they decide what they gonna work, how they gonna work. Them two decide how they gonna work. She says her daddy paid all of the bills, but her mom only paid small bills like light bill and stuff like that. Well, that's fine. That's what y'all had. That's the dynamic that was in y'all household. My dad paid most of the stuff, but my mom also didn't was it was there for him, so he didn't have to do certain things like wash clothes. He didn't have to do certain things that would throw him off his game, being a professional out there trying to make it in the world. So he would, when he came home, he had dinner. When he got up in the morning, he had a clean shirt to put on to go to work. All of that stuff. Everybody played their part. My mom even worked. My mom even did her thing. So that's the dynamic in the household. So yeah, I get that totally. I get that. And so we move forward in these comments, and move forward in the comments. And I was asked, how do I feel about the conversation? And then I was asked, uh, are you paying all the bills or not? I'm saying, man, I'm me, so I pay all my bills. All my bills is paid. But my preference in a mate is somebody that goes hard like I do. Somebody that understands what it takes to take care of themselves. Somebody who understands what it takes to be on a team and doing team things, and spending that time together like that. That's what's my uh, mate. This will be like in this situation. You have to get it like me. You have to have that mindset, like I'm gonna take care of him like he take care of me. We gonna take care of we, and we gonna do this together, regardless of if regardless of who does what. But yeah, regardless of who does what, but it's all gonna get done. It's all going to the same direction. We all going in the same direction. Now, I like what somebody else said. Um, somebody else said there was 50-50, but if they wanted above and beyond stuff, they had to pay for that themselves. You see what I'm saying? And those are plans that have to be made as well. If you above and beyond, if you want to go above and beyond like everybody should in their life, then you have to find ways of financing those type of things yourself. Basic things, basic living, and the things that you get together, that you accumulate together, that's y'all bills. That's not just one person bill. That's y'all bills. That's what y'all accumulate. So y'all got to take care of that. So that's what I'm a opponent of. I promote that. I promote that type of behavior. So yeah, and then got another one. One of my homies say he wouldn't mind covering covering his for his wife or a woman that he know eventually is going to be his wife if necessary. But the bigger question is that he posed a bigger question, which I like when people do this type of stuff. He posed a bigger question: is what type of person feels comfortable not contributing something and doing more than the minimum? What person is like that? I'm not like that. I want to contribute. I want to contribute I want to contribute more with some understanding of how we gonna move. I want to contribute things, build. I want to build. I want to do all the stuff, all the shit. I want to do all the shit. But who just feels comfortable with doing nothing? Is the question. Who feels comfortable with just letting somebody take care of them? Who feels comfortable with that? I don't feel comfortable with that, because I don't want nobody saying nothing to me about what I do, or how I do, or nothing like that. I don't want nobody dictating to me how I can be. Because a lot every time somebody takes care of somebody, that they have a stake in that other person, and what that other person does, and where that other person goes, where that other person. I'm not a person that does wild things, but I just don't like. I'm an adult. I just don't like being my time being counted. I don't like people being able to throw things in my face like, "Oh, I did this for you," or "I did that for you." I don't like that. I don't like that. So that's the bigger question. Um, that's the bigger question. That was the gist of what he had to say, which was a great perspective and a great question. Then I have a cousin. She chimed in. Uh, and then yeah, I got another person on here that chimed in about yeah, about just being um both people, both parties just carrying their weight, and if carrying their weight, and if you want to put more weight on there, then you have to pay for that more weight. Just paraphrasing what the person said. I liked it, that one too. So it was a lot of good feedback that I got from that post. I got another cousin. Another cousin. She Danielle. She chimed in. Danny B. She chimed in. And she said whatever works for them. That's the main thing. Whatever works for them. However they see fit to do whatever it is that they do. That's what they need to do. However they see fit. However the two people see fit. That's how that works. That's how that works. I like that. Let me see. I'm looking for something else. I'm looking for something else. So I got people chiming in right now. I got um Lamitra. She chimed in 100. I guess she liked what I'm saying. My partner, my brother, look like a little brother I never had. Edwin Ward. There has to be a firm understanding of how it all going to break down. But by no means does it mean for one person, for one person, for one person, does it mean for one person uh, to solely be with one person to carry the whole load solely because of expectations, without understanding and in-depth conversations. Just my opinion, and I agree with your opinion, little brother. I agree with your opinion. It will not work long term, because when something goes wrong financially, fingers is going to be pointed, and the end bad, Also, just because you can afford it to pay all the bills and support your family alone, it takes two for the long term with kids and mix. And his opinion. No, that I love that opinion. I love that opinion. I love that opinion. That I love that opinion. I love that opinion. I love that opinion. Shout out to Edwin Ward, little brother of mine, go way back. Um, that is a great opinion, and see, and I value his opinion because he has a family. He has a family that he's in, and it's a team. It's a team thing. So so I value that. I value that from people that are in the mix, and I like that. I appreciate it. Shout out to Edwin Ward. Shout out to Edwin Ward for even chiming in with me today. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So just talk with OC. I'm your host, OC, and I just like to say that I appreciate everybody for chiming in on this this uh, this this live, chiming in on this live, doing it like we supposed to. Let me see if I get them. If I can get them up comments on here. Does the comments come up here? Are they coming up here? Are the comments coming up here? No, they're coming up on my other screen. So, but yeah, I'm just all. I asked the question because I like to know um, what people are thinking, where people hearts at, where people minds is at. And I know this conversation comes up a lot on social media, but I had to uh, express my uh, express my feelings about it, because I think that people get lost in the shuffle. I think that people get lost in the shuffle, and they don't want to understand. And a new generation of people really don't understand what it takes to be to be a provider, what it takes to be in a family, what it takes to be in a have a team like that. They don't know what it takes, because they have these skewed views of what's going on. And I'm basically one of the ones that really understand, because I've been there and done it. I've seen it. And I just like to know other people's opinions about how they see that side of things. I like, that's what I like to see. And shout out to everybody that Clint chimed in, that's listening in. I'm talking with OC. I'm just live today on all my streaming platforms right now. And I'm just trying to get this question out here, get it answered, which I have got it answered. What do you think? How do you think? Leave it something in the comments. Wherever you looking at from, wherever you looking at this on, if you're looking at this on my other page, Talking with OC, or if you're looking at this from my regular Facebook page, or if you're looking at it from um, where else you can be looking at it from. Yeah, those spots. I think I'm on YouTube right now too, streaming. So yeah, if you getting it from those spots, that's good. That's cool with me. I appreciate you for looking in. But um, I enjoy the comments as well. People think that everybody has something to say, and I respect that. I respect what everybody got to say about different things. I don't trip. Because that's everybody has an opinion about something. And my opinion ain't always the rightest, but it's my opinion. It's Overton's opinion, and I stick by what I say. I'm on what I say, and I'm gonna be about who I'm supposed to be about. I'm not going. I've always been there for family, friends, and all of that. I've always been there. So always been there. I'm one of the ones that I mean, if you call me, we can have a conversation. If not, then that's fine too. I got things I got to do for my life. Um, Not no love lost for nobody. Just things I got to do in my life and that I need to have done. And so I get those things done. But I know a lot of people who have been in a situation where I'm gonna go back. So what really taught me about being in a situation where I control certain things about me is because when I was older, I mean when I was younger, I was in a situation where I found myself in a situation where the relationship was good, everything was good, but I had no physical stake in nothing. You know what I'm saying? I had no physical stake in where I was staying. I wasn't on the lease. I had no say so about certain things that was for my betterment and for my well-being. I had no say so about those things. So when it all broke down and it falling apart, I got that understanding real quick about certain things that I'm supposed to control on my own. There's certain things that I'm not supposed to let somebody else control. You know what I'm saying? And one of those things is one of those things is my happiness. The second thing I would say, well, and not in this order per se, but I would say my living conditions. I can control. I should be able to control that. I should be able to be the one saying where I live and where I don't live. I should be able to take care of that type of stuff myself. So that's where I'm at, what I'm doing. I should be able to take care of all that. How I dress, how all that I should be able to take care of. That's my stuff. Self. If I need to get groomed up, I should be able to take care of that. If I needed new shoes, I should be able to take care of that. If I needed a new car, I should be able to take care of that. I should not be putting those things on someone else to do for me. And that's what some of these people are saying. Some of these women are saying that they want somebody to take care of them, and they want that. That's a goal. Can be something that can happen. But I don't. I think that people should start off taking care of themselves, being able to have their own backs. You know what I'm saying? Not listening to somebody else or not having somebody else take care of you. That's a red flag to me. Big red flag to me. I take care of myself, and I have been for a number of years. And I don't put that in nobody else's hands to do. If somebody wants to do something nice for me, that's fine. I like that, but you're not finna dictate to me what and where I live and how I live and what I do. I mean, I'm an upstanding citizen of this country, and I do things in a respectful way. So I want that to be known, and I live off of character. I live off of um, my who I am and what I've put out there. I live off of that, and so I'm not going to sit up here in my integrity. I'm not going to sit up there and put that in the question of play. So with that being said, I can see how a lot of people, if they don't understand fat meat is greasy, because it'll happen to you if you put yourself in that position. I always tell my kids, if don't put yourself in that position, always have your back. I'm always driving to the party. I'm not sitting shotgun in the passenger seat. I'm always bringing myself, because if I bring myself and do it myself, I don't got to wait on nobody. I don't got to worry about nobody. I don't got to worry about nobody telling me I can't go. What's up? What's up, Koa? Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate your comment on my post that I made. I appreciate that comment, and I appreciate you asking me those questions, because I have been there, and I do understand what uh, shouldering the load is. I do understand that, and I do understand what paying bills and taking care of a family is about. I do understand all of that. All of that. I understand that because I've done it. I've done it, and I've done it for people who is not even biologically tied to me. I've done that. I've been there, and so um, that's that. I just asked the question just because I'll be liking to know other people's response, other people's opinions about what it is, what that is, because I want to know if I'm crazy, if I have if I'm thinking about it wrong. That's why I do. So that's my Koa and I went to high school together. I think junior high school too. Went to junior high school together, and they used to always come into class. Her and Simona used to always come in the class and crack me up some type of way. Um, yeah, they used to always come to class clowning, but we had a good time back then. We had some great fun. But yeah, I just like to ask that question because a lot of us are grown now, and a lot of us have had families or have families or taking care of our responsibilities. And I just be wanting to know what I just be wanting to know what people think. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting to know how people feel and how they really going about things because I don't see myself as somebody that's going to put itself in a situation where somebody else is holding my well-being in their hands. I'm not doing that. That normally ends wrong when you have one person uh shouldering the load. That ends wrong because they sometimes we get to the point where we don't know if we doing it for what reason are we doing this. You know what I'm saying? Are we getting played? Are we or do they expect this just to happen, or how does this work? You know what I'm saying? I don't have no I don't look at it no other way than that. And I appreciate everybody for chiming in. If you watching, please leave a comment. I appreciate everybody, and I would like to have people on live coming on live and talking about different things like this because we as a community we need to put this type of stuff out there and start stomping out these views. Some of these views is just crazy. I know that everybody supposed to have their own stuff at their own house, go their own way. But some of this stuff just be crazy to me. Listening to some of these people put some of this stuff on out here, that'd be crazy to me. Uh, yeah. See, let me see. I can't put you in right now. I gotta send the link. I gotta send the link. The link. Let me see if I can send the link. Uh, invite, copy, and copy. And then I'm gonna see if I can send this link. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can send this link right quick. Let me see if I can put this link up here in the chat. Let me see. Where can I go to put this on? Shit, where can I go to put it on? Oh, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can post it out here like this. Let me see. Damn. How would I do that? Oh, um, I'll be right back. Hopefully it don't kick me off. Am I back? Am I back? There we go. There we go. So yeah, if you still on, I posted the link in the chat so anybody can log in, and I posted the link in on Facebook. So if you get a notification, I posted the link. So if anybody want to get in and talk, we can get in. We can get in and talk about all of this stuff that be going on. All the stuff that be going on. I'm at work right now at my regular job. Y'all see who I got on that wall back there? Y'all see who I got that? Y'all see who I got on the wall? Yeah, y'all see who I got on the wall back there? Y'all see the MVP of the league back there on the wall. But anyway, I posted the link on Facebook just now. So if anybody want to get on, they can hit that link and get in. But because I can't bring anybody in on my live on my phone. But hey, my auntie Sylvia is watching. Ain't Sylvia, what is it about people that are independent that take care of themselves? I mean, even in a relationship, do you think that people should be able to provide certain things for themselves, and even in a relationship? If you're living with somebody, should you be able to provide certain things for yourself? Should you be able to, as a woman or as a man, should be both of the people should be taking care of the household? Is that something that should be done, in your opinion? I want to know your opinion. My auntie has been in my life for my whole life. She is the reason why my nickname is what it is, and so uh, I love her for that, and I love her for being her. And that's my auntie is all my aunties are strong women who would never compromise that part of their lives. They don't let men come in and take care of them and do all of it. There's certain things that they have that they got brought up with that they don't allow that. They don't allow that part. They're gonna take care. They're gonna be an intricate part in their household and taking care of their household. That's what I love about my peoples. That's exactly what I love about my peoples. It's not gonna be one of those situations where it's a power. You got a power over me because you doing this for me. No, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for myself. I make myself happy. See, see. I like that, Aunt Sylvia. I like that. Thank you for chiming in. I appreciate that. My aunt said she said that she think both parties should pay in a household, split the bill so that each person have money of their own if they pay the bills together. So I'm giving you an opportunity, or the other person an opportunity, to be what it is they want to be, or do things that they want to do for themselves, not just take all from this one person, or not put it all on one person like that. Everybody needs an outlet. Everybody needs some extra or something so that they can feel good about themselves. My auntie hit it on the head. She hit it on the head. She hit it on the head. I can remember one time though, my dad was footing the bill for a lot of things that um he was it was a lot on his shoulders. So he showed me how to deal with that. And he started putting things on my mom, because my mom worked, but he started gradually bringing her in, and teaching her how things go and how things work. And then they eventually came together and started doing different things together. Now, I'm not gonna say it was one of those smooth transitions, but it was an eye-opening lesson for not only them but for me as well, how things should run. My dad, shout out to O Senior, shout out to O Senior, man. Talking with OC Senior, man. Shout out to him. He taught me a lot of things about. He showed me a lot of things in about being a man, and about what men are supposed to do and how men are supposed to act. And so I owe it all um, to my dad even when he wasn't around, because he was working a lot. He always took care of me. Always took care of me. When he moved to a different city, when the family moved to a different city, and I had to and I didn't want to go because I wanted to finish my my wonderful high school career, in Vallejo, at Vallejo High, 94, best year there. And because I wanted to do that, my dad still took care of me, still looked out for me, still checked on me, still bought things for me, still just made sure I was okay, made sure I was making the right decisions. Still was looking out for me on that end. So I love that. I love that about him. Love that about him. That's my guy. That's my guy. And it's not always pretty how you get the lessons, but as long as we get them, I appreciate everybody for chiming in today. Just talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. I think I'm gonna post this on. I think I'm gonna post this. It's getting posted right now, but I think I'm gonna post it on Instagram. But what is it called? Google. What is it called? YouTube. I'm gonna post it on YouTube. This video that I'm making of me talking and everything going on like that. I'm gonna post it on YouTube. It's gonna be up. Like I said, I appreciate everybody for chiming in. Appreciate it. This is what I do. This is what I like to do. This is Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people share my views on this topic. I'm pretty sure a lot of people, which everybody does in the comments. The bottom line is what works for you. Whatever works for you in your relationship, y'all do that. Y'all do that, because I heard a story on or just it was just with the mess. I heard a story. Neo got two women. Hey, and they live together and everything is good, and they all both know, everybody know about each other, and it's cool. That's cool for him. That's something that they got going on. That's something good for them, but that's not something that I could participate in. But that's something that's good for him, and how he gets down, and how they get down. So that it works. I watch those shows, those polygamy shows on TV. Whatever works for somebody works for somebody. But I'm just of the mind frame and the mindset of that I have to be able to control certain things about my life, not the other person's life, but my life. I have to be able to control certain things that go on with Overton. I can't control everything will go on with somebody else, and nor would I ever try to do that. But what I would like to say and end with is that people get their own opinion. People get their own way of doing things, and continue to do the at least the positive things while you're doing something. At least do the positive things. Me personally, I'm going to continue to control what it is I can control about me, because that's the best way I know how to be. And I would never try to control somebody else, or put my expectations on somebody else, or push my views on somebody else, like my views is the end all, the be all. I never do that. I would never do that. What's up, Durante? I read your comment too that you made earlier on that Facebook post, which I love that perspective. It's whatever you got going on, however you got it going on, you do what it is you need to do. But as a man, I was always taught that you secure your place, and you have your things that you do, and you control yourself. You control things that's personal with you. Huh? What's up? Yeah, hold on, everybody. I don't know where the blue is at.
And you only gave me one file, right? Or I only gave you one.
Yeah, I don't know where that other blue. This one is mine right here. I need this one for later. You can use it for right now. Yeah, I need it for at 6. Yeah, I need that at 6. I got to have that at 6. Yeah, I am. Thank you. Appreciate it. I got to have that pen back. That pen, that's my pen. I got to have my pen back. But anyway, I was taught as a youngster coming up that you have to control what you can control about you. And what I can control about me and myself is my living environment. I can control my emotions. I can control how I act. I can control about who I am. I can't control nobody else, nor do I want to do that. So that bleeds over into me taking care of people. I would take care of my family, even when I wasn't in the home. I would take care of my family, because that's something that we are supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? I would make sure my baby mother had lights, and I would make sure she had a car to drive. I would make sure she had bills, so bills were paid. I would make sure that those things were happening, because that's who I am. That's what I do. And my daughter and my kids are there. I can control that, so I made sure that type of stuff happened. But being in a relationship with somebody and living with somebody that's not contributing, not gonna have that. Not gonna have it. We won't have that. And that's just because you're gonna be doing yourself a disservice, because you're gonna be chasing your tail, i.e. me, and you're not gonna be getting nothing done, and you're not gonna be, and it's just always gonna be, everything falls on you. Everything falls on you, and you get no help with nothing. And I can't live like that. I'm not living like that. I can't live to the point. I can't live in a situation where somebody can come home and tell me, I got to get out, or I got to go. You can't do that. You can't do that. I have stake in this. You know what I'm saying? I have a stake in this, so you can't do that. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I asked this question. That's why I asked this question, because I just want to know what people think, how people feel, what they're looking for, and all of that type of stuff. Because it's only certain, like, again, it's only certain things that I can control. I can't control somebody else. And when 9 times out of 10, when people are paying all, when guys are paying all the bills, and they think it's a control thing, it just ends wrong. It ends wrong. I can't control what somebody else do, but I can expect you to when you have a stake in it, just like me. When you have your place in it with me, when y'all both got something in it together, y'all gonna treat it like that. One person is not gonna take it for granted, because what the other person is paying all of the bills. It's not gonna happen. You both of y'all got something in that, so both of y'all should know about that. Period. Period. It works. It only works how you want it to work, but it's certain things that you're supposed to do for yourself. It's only certain things that you're supposed to do for yourself. You're not supposed to depend on the other person to do for you. You're not supposed to depend on the other person to solely take care of you. It's not a convalescent home. You're not a convalescent. You should have goals and dreams and aspirations, and you should be reaching for those things. You should be reaching for those things, just like he's reaching, just like he's out there putting it on the line every day. Because it's still hard, quiet as it's kept, for us to be who we want to be, and we do what we want to do. It's hard out there. And I remember I went to school, I worked, and I had a family at a point in time in my life. Juggling those three things is tough. Being the sole provider of that situation would have been stressful. That I think I would have been in a mental facility doing that. I think so, because I wish that on nobody. So my sister Sophie Ward Davis, thank you for coming on and looking at my thing. Like, we come from kind of the same spot. Sophie, we come from some sort of the same spot. What do you think about people handling their own business, and being able to not rely on a significant other to take care of them solely? I mean, you're supposed to take care of each other, but what do you think about that? How does that work? Yep, both should pay the household bills when you're in a relationship. When you're in a household, both of y'all are taking care of that house. I don't want to come home and see you sitting in the same spot eating bonbons all day. What are you doing? What have you been? What have you done? What do you have for you? Is what I be wanting to know. What do you have for you? What do you have for you? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll be wanting to know. What do you have for you? What do you got for you? What can you teach me? You know what I'm saying? Well, I want to know what you do. I want to know what you're doing. I want to know what you're passionate about. Okay, let's make it a business. Let's do something. You know what I'm saying? I don't like stagnant. I don't like laying around. I don't like none of that. I don't like that stuff. That stuff don't it don't work for me. It don't work for me. You got a packet of ice breakers I can borrow. What is that? What is that? I don't know. My coworker texted me about some things. So, but I just wanted to get on here because I do know what it takes to have a family and what it takes to pilot a ship of that magnitude. I understand what it takes. I understand what it takes. Um, I understand what it takes. I understand what it takes. My coworker asked me for an icebreaker. If that's an icebreaker for your ass. But yeah, I thank you for everybody that's chiming in. If you in the building, chime in. If you in the building, chime in. If you in the building, chime in. Because that's how we do it. If you in the building, chime in. But yeah, my sister Safi, yeah, you know how we do it. You know how we do it. Absolutely. There won't be an issue. There won't be an issue about how the bills paid. She said there won't be an issue when both of y'all is doing it, especially if you lose somebody. God forbid you lose somebody. How you gonna know what to do? How you can't go over to Junebug house and say, I need that 50K that he left over here for him before we got to do. Yeah, ain't nobody giving that up. Ain't nobody giving that up. You have to know. You have to be a partner, a full on partner. You have to be a partner. It's a partnership. That's the word I was looking for. It's a partnership. A partnership. It's a partnership. It's a huge partnership. That's what it is. We got a partner on this thing. We got to get the we. It's a huge, 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 huge partnership. Icebreaker. Get to work. See, these my coworkers be trying to make me get to work, but so yeah, um, it's a partnership. It's a partnership. That's what I'm gonna leave this live with. That's what I'm gonna leave everybody with. It's a partnership. Whatever goes on in your partnership, however y'all divvy up y'all business is y'all business. But if we can't be partners, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it because I don't want nobody being able to come back and say nothing to me about nothing. If we can't have a partnership, don't come talk to me. Don't come talk to me. If we can't have a partnership, don't come talk to me. It's talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. Yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Because I got to get to work. I got to get on. I got to run my DUI groups today. I got one more group I got to run and give my peoples some good knowledge. I got a education class of 30 something tonight, so I got to get prepared for that. So I appreciate everybody for coming through. I appreciate everybody for chiming in. I appreciate everything that everybody has done for me. I appreciate the Most High, the doors that have been open for me. And I will be back with more topics. I will be back with more things just to put out there, just for people to get the people to talking about. I don't care if I've seen this topic 800,000 times. I just want to get the people talking about good lifetime lessons, stuff that you're supposed to know, that you should know. You know what I'm saying? If the age old lesson, if it's hot over there, don't touch it. If it's hot, don't touch it. If it don't belong to you, leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing something for yourself, that you can't. If you want somebody, if you expecting somebody to do something for you that you won't even do for yourself, you just gonna be mad. That's just how that works. And in closing, a partnership is what a partnership is. It's what both of y'all come into the relationship thinking. It's what both of y'all come into the relationship with. So being a partner with somebody is better than being an employer of somebody. It's like you employing somebody. It's like you are my employee when I'm taking care of my employee. No, we are partners. We are sitting up here making the decisions together. We are sitting up here living together. We are sitting up here paying what we need to pay together. We are sitting up here taking care of each other together. So just keep that in mind. This is Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. And I'm gonna ride out with my music. When they put my music on, I like my music. Thank you, Julio. I appreciate it. Julio the Underdog.
You are now tuned in to Talking with OC.
Talking with OC.
Y'all know what it do.
You know that's what we do.
I'll be drinking my Henny, sparking this OG. Game chopping up plenty.
Talking with
OC. I'll be drinking my Henny, sparking this OG. Game chopping up plenty.
Talking with OC.
Turn it up to your speakers. Tuning in like tweakers. Turn them all into geekers. Keep your feet up, take off your sneakers. We gang talking with OC. From the crest side to the O3. Got a mile pass for this podcast. You ain't gotta ask if you know me. It's all free. Just listen. That real talk you been missing. The daily scoop with that whoopie-whoop. These snakes in the industry hissing. But it ain't all talk. Good music, no small talk. On the crest is one of the best coming out of the west. When you talking that blog talk, yeah. I be drinking my Henny, sparking this OG. Gang chopping up plenty, talking with OC. I be drinking my Henny, sparking this OG. Gang chopping up plenty,
Talking with OC.
straight like that. Y'all know what it is. Tune in. 5 p.m., 7 p.m. Catch them evenings. Give it through the traffic. Tune in. Talking with OC.
Tune in.
You know who I am.
You
C-double-O. L-I-M.
Yeah.
Underdog.
Underdog.
Sam, I am. You know.
You know.